Sheikh Hasina lands at Hindon Air Base. Violence, vandalism reported in Dhaka. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on Monday evening landed at the Hindon Air Base near New Delhi in C-130 Hercules military transport aircraft. Sources have told ANI that the aircraft will be parked near the Indian Air Force's C-17 and C-130J Super Hercules aircraft hangars. The aircraft movement was monitored by the Indian Air Force and security agencies from its entry into Indian airspace to the Hindon Air Base in Ghaziabad. It is, however, not clear if Bangladeshi Prime Minister will stay in Delhi or move to another location. Reports in media outlets of Bangladesh have speculated that Sheikh Hasina may proceed to London. President Draupadi Murmu begins three-nation visit, arrives in Fiji. President Draupadi Murmu arrived in Fiji on Monday, marking the beginnings of a significant three-nation diplomatic tour. This visit represents a historic milestone as the first ever visit by an Indian head of state to Fiji, underscoring the growing importance of India's relation with Pacific nations. During her 2 days stay in Fiji, President Murmu is scheduled to hold bilateral meetings with Fijian Prime Minister Ratu William Maivali Kodoniwere and Prime Minister Setiveni Rubeka. Her itinerary includes addressing the Fijian Parliament and engaging with the local Indian diaspora, aimed at strengthening the historic ties between the two countries. Indigo launched business class service for first time in 18 years. Indigo, India's leading low-cost carrier, has announced a significant expansion of its services on its 18th anniversary. For the first time since its inception, the airline will introduce business class seats, marking a notable shift from its traditional no-frills model. CEO Peter Albers revealed that starting tomorrow, passengers traveling between metro cities will have the option to book business class seats on Indigo flights. India to host first BIMSTEC Business Summit in New Delhi from August 6 to 8. India is preparing to host the first ever BIMSTEC Business Summit in New Delhi from August 6 and 8, marking a significant step towards fostering greater regional collaboration in the Bay of Bengal region. The Ministry of External Affairs, in partnership with the Confederation of Indian Industry (CII), will organize this three-day event. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar will inaugurate the summit with Union Minister of Commerce and Industry Piyush Goyal and other leaders scheduled to deliver keynote address. The event is expected to draw a diverse array of participants, including ministers from BIMSTEC member states responsible for trade, commerce, industry, and energy, along with high ranking government officials, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and industry associates. Delhi LG has power to nominate alderman in MCD, Supreme Court says. The Supreme Court on Monday upheld the Delhi Lieutenant Governor LG's decision to nominate 10 aldermen to the Municipal Corporation of Delhi (MCD), a bench of Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justice Narasimha J.V. Padrawala said that the LG is expected to act as per the statutory mandate and not as per the aid and advice of the Delhi government. Hardeep Singh Puri to introduce bill to end out oil fields acts in Rajya Sabha on Monday. Union Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas Hardeep Singh Puri is set to introduce the Oil Fields Regulation and Development Amendment Bill 2024 in the Rajya Sabha today. The bill aims to update the Oil Fields Regulation and Development Act of 1948, potentially bringing sweeping changes to the sector. As part of Monday's parliamentary proceedings, Minister of State Suresh Gopi will present a crucial audit report on information system of selected central public sector enterprises in the oil and gas sector. IAF's Wing Commander Subhanshu Shukla picked as prime astronauts for Indo-US mission to space station. Indian Air Force Wing Commander Subhanshu Shukla has been selected as the prime astronaut for the upcoming Indo-US mission to the International Space Station ISS. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has announced a joint statement signed between India and the US during the official state visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in June 2023 and visioned a joint ISRO NASA effort to the ISS. Lakshya Sen claims historic win to become first Indian male shuttler to enter Olympic semis. Lakshya Sen made a history on Friday by becoming the first male Indian shuttler to qualify for the semifinals of an Olympics. He achieved this milestone by defeating Chinese Taipei Chou Tain Chan with a score 19-21, 21-15, 21-12 in quarterfinals of the 2024 Paris Olympics. India has lifted 800 million out of poverty through smartphone use, says UNGA President. Dennis Francis, President of 78th session of the UN General Assembly, has commended India's digitalization initiatives, saying that they have significantly contributed to development and poverty alleviation efforts. India has lifted 800 million people out of poverty in the last 5-6 years through the use of smartphones. Francis stated during a lecture at the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization FAO. He emphasized that digitalization has enabled people in rural India to make payments and pay bills with a touch of a smartphone, accelerating progress towards development. Defense collaboration between India and Vietnam is very important pillar, MEA says. Ministry of External Affairs Secretary East Jaideep Majumdar emphasized the growing importance of defense collaboration between India and Vietnam during a special briefing on Thursday. The briefing followed the 3-day state visit of Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh to India. Defense collaboration, as I have said, is a very important pillar, and both leaders recognize that industry collaboration is priority. Indeed, defense industry cooperation has emerged as a very significant area, Mazumdar said. Acute encephalitis syndrome outbreak claims 59 lives in India. An outbreak of acute encephalitis syndrome (AES) has caused alarm in Gujarat and neighboring states, affecting children under 15-year-old since early June. 148 cases have been reported, 140 in Gujarat, 4 in Madhya Pradesh, 3 in Rajasthan, 1 in Maharashtra. Tragically, 59 children have died. The Chandipura virus (CHPV) has been confirmed in 51 cases. In response to crisis, a high-level review meeting was held on Thursday. Key health officials, including the Director General of Health Services, the Director of the National Center for Disease Control, and the Director General of the Indian Council of Medical Research attended the meeting. Officials from the affected states, members of the National Joint Outbreak Response Team, and experts from various health institutions also participated. Tarang Shakti 2024, India's largest multilateral air exercise, set to begin. The Indian Air Force is set to host its largest multilateral air exercise, Tarang Shakti, in 2 phases starting August 6. The first phase will be held in Sulat, Tamil Nadu from August 6 to 14, followed by second phase in Jodhpur, Rajasthan from August 29 to September 14. Air Marshal A.P. Singh, Vice Chief of the Air Staff, said at a press conference in New Delhi that 51 countries had been invited to participate in the exercise. India and China are agreed to uphold peace at LAC and early resolution of outstanding issues. India and China held the 30th meeting of the Working Mechanism for Consultation and Coordination on India-China Border Affairs in the national capital on Wednesday, and the two sides agreed to uphold peace and tranquility at the line of actual control (LAC) and work for early resolution of outstanding issues. The Indian delegation was led by Gorangla Das Gauranglal Das, Joint Secretary, East Asia from the Ministry of External Affairs. The Chinese delegation was held by Hong Liang, Director General of the Boundary and Oceanic Department of the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Current affairs is over. Thank you very much.